Hello again, welcome to another edition of the Real Ale Guide. Really special beer today. Let's show it to you. It's the Dark Island Reserve. It won a Great Taste Gold in 2011 and it's been described as the extraordinary Orcadian ale aged in whiskey casks. There you go. There's quite a lot to read on this, so if you want to pause the video, have a bit of a read, restart it again. There you go. And on the back, there's some writing on the back. Now I do like a lot of information, I gotta be honest, but I want to keep it in focus because we have more writing for you. Not sure if you'll be able to get that. On the back there. Again, pause the video if you so wish. Signatures and all sorts. So you get the gist of it. It's quite a rare beer. I'm going to try and take this off carefully and keep it. Right, we are getting there. There we go. I'll keep that there as a bit of memorabilia. Right, let's get this beer open. Woo! Look at the smoke. Wow. Thought I was going to blow my head off. Oh, wow, that was the boom of all booms for me. That rocked my world. Wow, wow, look at that. I don't know if you can see that, but you can see the head in there. In the beer bottle. Right, this, look at the pour. Look at the thickness on that beer. Look at the colour. Just look at the colour on that beer. That, wow, there you go. That's showing the real colour there. If I can just lean it over as far as I can without spilling any of it. Look at that. That to me looks like one of the best beers I've ever. Should we get some more? Oh. Right. Dark Island Reserve, brewed in Orcadian whiskey casks in Orkney in Scotland. There's a bottle number. This one has been brewed. You've seen all that for yourselves. It was brewed on the 17th of March 2011 and bottled on the 15th of June 2011. We are reviewing it in November 2011. Let's get the nose on this. This, wow. Oh. Now I must admit, I should have been having a special guest with me on the show over Skype with this. But she's been really, really busy. She's just written a book and she's flying off to Chicago on short notice. She's very busy, so she couldn't make it, but she said let's review Dark Island Reserve. So this is a bit of a shout out really to Melissa Cole. We'll do something in the future, I'm pretty sure, but thank you for recommending this beer. And thank you to the Orkney Brewery for sending. Let's get the nose on this beer. We got a lot of whiskey, a lot of oak, a lot of chocolate, quite a bit of coffee, but it just seems to be blended superbly. It's gonna have. It looks to be like a nice thick beer. Cheers everyone. Stone the crows. Stone the crows. Oh my. Oh my. I am going to whack the cap straight on there and seal that. That. Wow. That is some beer. Believe me, sometimes you get a lot of hype with a beer. It comes in nice bottles with nice caps, and there's a lot of writing, there's a lot of limited edition. But this is in a wine bottle. It's been brewed by Andrew Fullerton, the head brewer up there in the Orkney Brewery. They also do the Skull Splitter, if you're wondering what else they do, and a few other beers, Highland Pilsners, Latitude Pilsner, Nimbus, Northern Light, Raven Ale. But this is, I'm sure, this is their baby. I'm sure this is their baby. Superb. Superb. There's an underlying chocolate tone to this beer. You're not getting too much. There is, the oak is definitely there, but it's not hugely oaky. There's a wonderful whiskey backdrop to this beer in the palate. Again, this is what I love about beers like this. The beer comes first. The roasted malts, the chocolate, the caramel, the coffee, and then straight after comes the whiskey. It's more than subtle. It is more than subtle, but it's nice. It's blended nice for 10%. Now, I reviewed the Fuller's Brewers Reserve, the number 2, which was it was brewed with cognac, and the cognac come first. The cognac was dominating the drink, and it really did, in a way, spoil it. But other than that, it was a good beer. This, on the other hand, this is a masterclass in brewing. This really is a masterclass in brewing. As I say, what I like to do at this stage of the review is spin the beer right up, get my nose in there, see if I've missed any of the aromas. I'm getting dark fruits, perhaps dark berries, dark cherries, like a black forest gatto with some alcohol poured on the top. This really is a connoisseur's drink. This really is something very, very special. It's a wonderful mouthfeel. Absolutely wonderful. It just feels like liquid silk. It's like liquid silk in your mouth. I honestly thought I had my top 10 beers of 2011 already sewn up. But this has just come in with a big elbow, and it really has come in and badged this way very, very close to the front of my beer for 2011. This is superb. Superb. Ales by Mail, I think I've got 2 bottles of this. If you're watching some of you beer reviewers, or if you're watching, if you watch regularly, even if you've just caught this review by chance, please try and find this beer. It is absolutely sublime. Oh wow. The chocolate in this is just, oh, it's wonderful. The best way for me to describe this, I think, is to say that if you were to have a hot chocolate with a bit of coffee in and a tot of whiskey, the creamy, you get it, and made it with hot milk, that's the kind of consistency you would get, the thickness of the milk. Then you get the chocolate, the coffee, and then the whiskey. It all comes in wonderfully, wonderfully well. I'm going to give the website out for the brewery, then I'm going to give a rating. Okay, it is www.sinclairbreweries.co.uk. And the owner of the brewery is Norman Sinclair. Thank you, Norman. He recommends drinking this ale with pate, red meat dishes, dark chocolate and strong cheeses. Wow. Please check out the brewery. I'll give it to you again. www.sinclairbreweries.co.uk. This is a mind-blowing beer. Mind-blowing. Time for a rating. 10 out of 10. There was never a doubt. There was never a doubt. When somebody like Melissa Cole says, I want to do a beer review over Skype, all I asked her, would you do a beer review? She said yes. We discussed what we're going to do. She said we're going to do let's do the Dark Island Reserve. When somebody like Melissa Cole, with her stature and her beer knowledge, says let's do a good beer like this, then it was going to be, I knew it was going to be pretty special. Did it go further than being special for me? Absolutely. Absolutely, I am so excited I got to try this beer. If ever I have a chance to pick up a couple of bottles of these for a Christmas present, for something special or a wedding gift, I really would go out and buy somebody this beer. You can contact me at realaleguide@googlemail.com. I love your emails. Twitter is twitter.com/realaletoday. And Facebook is facebook.com/realalecraftbeer. Most of all though, I love your comments on YouTube. Please come back, comment on the video. I love your comments, I'll always answer. Subscribe if you like, and cheers.